Good day everyone. So now we will discuss about the financial literacy. So financial literacy is the National Endowment for Financial Education defines literacy as the ability to read, analyze, manage, and communicate the personal financial conditions that affect material well-being. So yung financial literacy daw po is sa National Endowment dinefine na ang financial management na ang ibig sabihin ay may kakayahang magbasa, magsuri, mamahala at makipag-communicate gamit ang personal na financial na nakakapekto sa mga tao. So next, we have the developing personal financial literacy. One's attitude about money is heavily influenced by the parents' attitudes and behavior about money. The attitudes here form early in life probably. So, ang ibig sabihin daw po ng developing financial literacy ay ang pag-develop ng sariling financial ay isang pag-uugali o nadidevelop ang iyong ugali dahil sa influensya ng pera. Isa na dito ang nababago ang kaugalian ng isang magulang pagdating sa pera na maaaring hanggang sa ngayon binabago ka para dahil sa pag-develop sa'yo ng financial. So now there are 6 major characteristics types and how people view money. Number 1 is frugal, pleasure. Number 2, next we have the status. Number 4 is the differences. Number 5 is the powerful. Number 6 is self-worth. First one is the frugal. Frugal is the people's seek financial security by inviting behavior. They're near and saving money. They rarely buy luxurious items. They are save money. Instead, they are save money because they believe that money will offer protection from unprecedented events and expenses. So, ang ibig sabihin daw po ng frugal is frugal or matipid. Sila yung mga taong matitipid pagdating sa pera. Mas gugustuhin nilang mag-ipon kaysa bumili ng mga magagarang bagay dahil naniniwala sila na pagdating ng panahon, kailangan nila ng pera ay may pupunta sila. The next one, the second 36 types and how people view money is pleasure. The pleasure seekers use money to bring pleasure to themselves and to others. They are more likely to spend than to save. They often live beyond their means and spends. They may fall into deep. Sabihin daw po ng pleasure is ito yung mga taong naghahanap ng kasiyahan gamit ang pera o sa madaling salita, mga taong gastador na mas gugustuhin bumili ng walang kwentang bagay kaysa mag-ipon. Ito yung mga taong walang pag-aangat sa buhay. Number 3, status. Status. Some people use money to express their social status. They like purchase and show off their branded items. So, number 3 is status na ibig sabihin po ay katayuan. Ito yung mga taong ipinapakita nila kung ano ang katayuan nila sa buhay gamit ang pera. Bibili sila ng mga branded na gamit na uso para i-post sa social media para lang makasabay sa uso. Next, we have the indifferences. Indifferences. Some people place very little importance on having more and would rather grow their own food and craft their own clothes. It's say having too much money makes them nervous and uncomfortable. So, indifferences, ito naman ay ang mga taong kakaiba. Mas gusto nila kapag nagkakaroon sila ng pagkakataon na makaluwag, mas gugustuhin nilang sarilihin ng mga pagkain, sariling damit tulad ng pagkakaroon ng maraming pera. Ayaw nilang mag-share. Number 5, we have the powerful. Powerful is people use money to express power or control one others. Powerful is kapangyarihan. Ito yung mga taong ginagamit ang pera para sa kapangyarihan para kontrolin ang ibang tao. We have number 6, the last one, we have the self-worth. People who spend money for self-worth value how much they accumulate and tend to judge others based on the amount of money they have, which characteristic closely resemble your attitude about money. So, ito daw po is sariling halaga. Yung self-worth is yung sariling halaga. Ito yung mga taong para sa kanila sarili nila ang mahalaga. Palaging sarili muna nila kapag nagkakaroon ng pagkakataon na magkameron, palagi sarili muna nila kapag nagkakaroon ng pagkakataon na magkameron sila ng pera. So next, we have the developing a spending plan or yung pagpaplano. We have the three types. We have record, review, take action. But first, let me know what is developing a spending plan. Time and effort are necessary to build a sustainable spending plan. There is a step are proposed below which developing your personal spending plan. So, yung developing plan po is buo or pagplano sa paggagastos sa tamang oras na may pagsisikap para mabuo ito. Under step, we have the record. Record, keep a record of what you spend. So, yung record ay maglilista ng iyong nagastos sa ganoong pagmamanage mo yung dapat ibawas sa paggagastos. And we have the review, analyze the information, and decide what you do. After the record, you have review. Suriin ang mga information kung sakto, kulang o tama na yung mga nagastos mo. After ng record, review, we have to take action, do something about you have written down, which is yung take action is ikilos ka na kung paano mo pamamaraan, kilos ka na kapag nakapag-record review ka na, naisulat o naisuri mo na lahat ng problema. The last part is kung kumilos ka para ma-solusyonan ang iyong problema. That's all. Thank you. I hope you learned.